So pretty much here today, we got a quick little video I wanted to share with you just to kind of give you an idea for something potentially coming soon. I want to make it clear also, we have no idea what next season has to offer when it comes to QSs, because per Hydros pretty much, like the small little thing we have by Froppy really doesn't mean too much. It could mean that Froppy's coming, but it could just mean that they started working on something and it could come out like 2-3 seasons from now. The other thing is Deku is there, could be again 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons from now. Then today we have a new one. Who knows when, if this is anything to even keep an eye for. Today, let me just show it to you. What do you think? Like and subscribe, take a look. Pretty much though, shout out to LFJ over here. He made a little bit of a post, wanted to show it to you. Again, keep in mind, do not take this as a confirmation. Pretty much nothing is confirmed now. Literally nothing is confirmed other than maybe like the idea that potentially the more than likely stuff is just Gentle Criminal exists. That's really it for next season. That's genuinely it. But pretty much he says, do not take this again as confirmation. Take this as something worth watching. Pretty much what he says over here is Froppy. So over here we have, there is a possible Froppy related lead from the data/assets using this thing over here. Pretty much that is character ID for Froppy, and V1 is the part that's interesting. That means characters often use this one as a variant label for those effects over here tied to their moves. The text that appears when you use a move, the Froppy, or this Froppy data shows a new blur effect that was added this season. Could be related to the name Sprinkle they had in the old leaked skill set name data. The folder this season, or folder this file, sorry, is also notable. From what I have seen, the only characters who already have skill sets usually have this type of file. However, they normally seem to get it during the season, their skill set releases, not before. This makes Froppy stand out a bit. This may be some Froppy skill set data that might be worth keeping an eye on. He then says the new one, which Momo. First off, I'm shocked how Momo doesn't get anything, because she's a character who's genuinely popular. A lot of people love Momo. I'm pretty sure on, I don't know about character, like the ranking list that we get, but I know on the global side, a lot of people love Momo. I don't know if they go for the JP rankings and such, but again, my comments like Momo, so I don't know. The Momo situation is weird, but also not confirmed. A new file was added to Momo's character data this season. The same newer file type is something they have been using recently and is only on more recent characters like Mirko, Strike Aizawa, and now Momo has one. The issue is that Momo's file reference, which is that over there, it is, if this said a number like 456, it would be much stronger evidence for a new skill set, since those numbers are usually where skill set data would be expected. But because it says 3, it could be still related to her current Gamma/canon. That said, the reason I do not want to fully write it off is because the file seems unused or not previously or obviously connected to the current Momo. Her regular Gamma attack parameter mostly just has repeated level data like generation, completion time, and I could not clearly notice a current in-game difference from this file. The other weird part is that the similar newly existed external parameter files for Mirko and Strike Aizawa appear to include things like opponent camera behavior, such as zoom out/impact camera effects when getting hit by certain moves. So Momo having a new file like this could mean they were testing something similar like a laser or something, or it could just be an unused current kit data. Furthermore, Momo is one of the characters who has a good amount of interactions with Gentle Criminal from at least the Season 1 files, so it could make sense for her to release this as a skill set with him. And pretty much, he shows over here the like proof of it all, or like the kind of things that they found, so pretty cool. That's the nice or new shade of blue or something like that Froppy has. And then these are pretty much the interactions, and yes, Momo does have a lot of interactions with Gentle. Could be why she gets a QS. Who knows? Before I leave today, he posted on Reddit as well, but I want to like just make a joke over here for those who actually know it's compressed and or twice. The funny thing is, we don't know anything about next season. I truly want it to be a villain season where it's straight up just 2 villain QSs. I hope Froppy doesn't drop. I know Froppy deserves a QS, but I truly hope it's a villain season. I think we need some villain QSs, get some stuff like that. That's not freaking Shigaraki and freaking Dobby and All for One. Give it to some of the core cast who need some stuff right now. Would love to see it, but we'll wait for that. As of now, though, there is no knowledge. It could be Momo, it could be Froppy, it could even be Deku, it could even be somebody random. You don't know.